I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot.
Hey you guys, Shanice here, and I am so excited for this video. Shout out to Sam's Beauty for sending me this hair. Listen, y'all know I don't work with a lot of companies anymore, but I'm gonna forever be working with Sam's Beauty because they always just been everything throughout my entire YouTube career almost. Like, I don't know how long I've been working with them, but I love them. Anyway, y'all make sure to go check them out. Not only for the hair for this style, but so much more. I have a Sam's Beauty playlist. Check them out. There's their prices. Oh my God. And also the Authentic brand. That's one of the things that I'm using. Was the Boss Braids, but Authentic brand has so many pretty curl patterns and like just different crochet. Like, it's bomb. It's bomb. It's bomb. Okay? Go check them out. Prices are phenomenal. Not kidding you. So this is human hair that we are going to be inserting into our Authentic brand crochet braids. And we're going to make us some human hair bohemian box braids. Okay? Crochet style. Because we need this. We need this. Like I said in the vlog last week, we need this. Okay? So let's get right into the tutorial. Okay? First thing we're going to be doing is installing the box braids. Now, let me say this. If I do this again, which I 100% want to, especially if they get me the other hair that I wanted. Hey, Sam's Beauty. Did the last video do good? you want to send me the other hair? Anyway, so like I said, we're installing these braids. Now, you can install them first, or you can install the hair into the braids first. If I do it again, I'm probably going to insert the human hair into the braids and then install it, and then go back and fill it in as I see fit. I would install one at the bottom, one in the middle, one kind of at the top, but in kind of different areas, you know, kind of make it, you know, here or there, and then install the braids, and then you can go back and just add more hair as you see fit. I feel like that would be an easier process. I know that would be an easier process, but this is my first time attempting this, so this is how I did it. But it's all good. You have your different options. Now, like I said, and like I say in all of my videos, when you start out doing box braids, any kind of twist, locks, anything, space them out first. Space them out in your install first. I know this is going to remain spacey because we're going to be adding the human hair and we don't want it to be too thick. But in general, if you're doing any kind of box braids, any kind of twist, any kind of locks, when it comes to crochet, always space them out first, then go back and fill them in to the density you desire. Okay? Always. It will keep you from looking like you got a helmet on your head every time. All right, so we're just gonna finish installing these. When we're done installing it, it's gonna look like we missing something, and we is missing something. We missing the human hair, so we'll go back in and start installing that in just a second. So now we're about to start installing the human hair. This is Deep Bulk, which is a beautiful curl pattern. I absolutely love it, but they got this loose kind of body wave I want, and I just know that's gonna kill. Oh, when it's so bad. I was debating with that if I was gonna cut the ends off, but actually once it got wet, when I got in the water and it got wet, it curled up too. So you don't need to cut that. You can keep that length. Even before I wet it, it kind of just blended in. So yeah, don't cut it. But I definitely debated if I was going to do that. Now, when it comes to installing the human hair, there's a few ways you can do it. Now, if you got the dedication, now you can unbraid these braids like at the end, and then start braiding at the end with the human hair and inserting it that way. You know what I'm saying? Adding it in. so that the ends are curly. You can totally do that if you want to. Me, myself, personally, I'm not doing it, okay? That's too much work. I know it's like half, not even half of the work to get them individually done. Absolutely. But still, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. But you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. If you do it, put on Instagram, tag me, because I want to see. But no, I'm not going to do it. But also what I started doing here was, once I ran the hair through and looped it, I did my double knot securing method. Now, I'm not against this. Totally, you can do this. However, I knew I was going on vacation, and I knew I was going to be in a lot of water. And I did not know how the human hair was going to do and how it was going to fare in the water and all the other activities I had planned for that weekend. And I didn't have time to worry about if my hair is unraveling, if it's shedding too much. You know, it made me nervous. Like the higher I got, and as you've seen, like, it's secure. Like the double knot method, it was secure. But I just didn't know how it was going to fare with everything that I had planned. So with that being said, I did what I hate doing, and I used nail glue. I went, like, once I got, like, I won't say halfway through, but almost halfway through my head, I was just like, yeah, I gotta use nail glue. I'm gonna have to use nail glue because it's gonna make me nervous. So when I say I use the smallest, most microscopic bit of glue right at the knot. Now, if you want to double knot it and use nail glue, by all means, you can do that. It would just be even more secure. However, the other half of my head, I just ran that needle through and pulled that hair through, looped it like a crochet knot, not even like a double knot, like just a regular crochet knot, and I dotted it with that nail glue, and we were all good. We were all good. So, you know, however you see fit, you know, again, crochet is always subjective to the installer. Like, however you want to do it, like, there's no right, there's no wrong. I won't say there's no wrong, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a lot wrong. Now, the only place I did not put the nail glue and I used the double knot method was when I got to my cornrows. When I installed some of the human hair on my actual cornrow at the top, I just used the double knot method. And I can say this, it ain't moved, it ain't shedded. So, you know, probably would have been fine without the nail glue throughout the braids. But, you know, I was nervous anyway. So I did, it is what it is. And I have washed this hair since and dried it, with the hair dryer, and, you know, use conditioner and all this other stuff. I've had it tied up, you know what I'm saying? It's been through a lot in the past week, and it is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But I won't spoil anything because I am going to go through everything with this hair. Being that there's really nothing online about doing it this way, I'm going to do an entire series on it. I'm going to take you through a wash day. We're going to talk about maintenance. We're going to talk about, like, anything that I run into. You guys are going to know about it, okay? But for right now, it's bomb. It's absolutely bomb. I love it, love it, love it. I haven't been this crazy over a hairstyle in a very long time. So, as you see, is in there. And now there is some close-ups that I'll show you of me running the hair through the braids. So don't worry, that is coming. But essentially, that's all we're doing. That's literally all that we're doing. And if you notice how small these strands are and how far apart I'm putting them, you can absolutely do 4 to 5 strands throughout the braids depending on how long your braids are. However, I just wanted to be sure that I did not look like a Loch Ness monster by the end of the install. So I kept with my word, space it out, go back and fill it in every single time. That is going to save you. So that's what I did. I only added 3 to 4. I will say I put 4 on some of them sometimes, but 3 to 4 per strand. And after that, I went back and filled it in, which really wasn't, I really didn't add a lot more to the strands as I did adding it to my cornrows to cover ground there, to make sure there were no spaces where you could really see the braid. Now, as you've seen at the top of my braiding pattern, I use the rubber band method. I love that method because it gives it the illusion of individual, especially when you do like a half up, half down, or a bun, or some stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love that method. And I'm actually going to do a video on the rubber band method, its benefits, its cons, the instruction, because there's a lot of controversy around it, but everybody's saying the same thing in different ways, to be honest. So I feel like there needs to be some clarity there, so there'll be a video about that. But for the time being, yeah, I used the rubber band method at the top. I did regular cornrows in the back. And the only thing that I wish I did differently with my braiding pattern is I wish that I had done a perimeter braid. However, this is an old pattern because if you watch my vlog, I had used this braiding pattern for some locks, and I knew I wasn't going to wear the locks up, so I didn't do a perimeter braid at the back. So yeah, but next time, and hopefully there will be a next time, and for sure I feel like this hair is going to be extremely reusable. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be reusable. I don't see why it wouldn't be. The only thing I feel like that would not be reusable is the human hair that I installed at the base, like on my cornrows, on my actual hair. That human hair will probably have to be cut out. But the hair on the strands and the actual strands, the braids themselves with the hair running through it, I just don't see how this couldn't be reusable, honestly. Like, wet it, put some conditioner on it, kind of detangle it a little bit, and then pull it out. And then if you want to go through and be extra, wash it, comb it, well, not comb, but comb the individual strands. I feel like the nail glue will maintain and keep it together. So yeah, I feel like it'll be fine. But yeah, so when I reinstall this, or some beauty send me the other hair, whatever, and I end up doing this again, I'm going to do a perimeter braid because I just feel like this shit gonna give. You know what I'm saying? Like, it already gives in like a top knot bun, like a messy bun, but I have to put like a scarf around my head a little bit, and it's still cute, but yeah, I wish I had done a perimeter. So you should do a perimeter, just because hair like this, you would automatically assume that it's heavy, and so a top knot is just not something that you would do because it's too much weight at the top of your head. But girl, this hair is so light. If you take anything from this, take that this hair is light, and it looks like so much hair. It looks so pretty. It's theatrical. It's giving Little Mermaid. You feel me? Like, it's giving. But it's light. It's so light. At the end, you're gonna be like, girl, this hair's to your ass, and you got braids, and you got hair, and this not heavy. Baby, you can't feel it. Even when it got wet, like, it was fine. Like, it was absolutely fine. And that blows my mind. I don't understand how it feels so light. But I guess that's because I spaced everything out and I needed, and then I went back, you know, and filled in as I needed to, and there's no extra. And also Authentic brand, like, their hair is really light. I don't know how they pull that off, but even their braids, their locks, everything is always very, very light. And I don't know. I like it. So, you know, I can't say if you go get hair from somewhere else, cool, that's fine, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I can't promise you it's going to be as light as mine is, okay? Because there are some braids that I've tried. I won't mention those other brands right now. They have videos, you know what I'm saying, you're figuring it out, that are heavy. And I had to take out in like the 3 days because my neck was hurting and my head was hurting and I couldn't sleep and it was just all kinds of chaos. But this hair, I ain't never had that with Authentic. Not ever. That is light. Every one of them is light. Locks, braids, hair, all of it. So, Authentic brand, if you want my vote, get Authentic brand, because I can guarantee you will not feel it. And the one thing I did not do was catch myself on camera dropping the glue on there, because like I said, I was pretty much finished recording when I was halfway through. Because how many times you need to watch me pull this damn strand through the hair, you know what I'm saying, through the braid? How many times? So I was like, okay, I got all the footage I'm gonna get. I was done recording. I had took that kind of stuff, you know, took that down, the whole little setup down. And then it hit me afterwards, like, I really need to put some nail glue on this because I'm just nervous. So then I went back and did it. It was an afterthought, but I was already done recording. I had already taken all my stuff down. But y'all know how to drop nail glue on there, don't you? Y'all know how to drop nail glue on the strand, just like a little pea size amount, you know, and tap it with your finger. Y'all know how to do that. Now, if y'all don't know how to do that, that's understandable. Let me know. I'll put that in one of the upkeep videos, maintenance videos, something like that. Just put it in the comments and I'll do it. Okay. Especially if I get a chance to do this again with a new set of braids and that other hair, then I'll, you know, for sure show that. But y'all, this is busting. Now, for those of you who want to do the double knot method, of course, this is how you do it. I have a video for like specific on how to lock your knots. You know, check that out. I'll try to link that somewhere for y'all, but I'm terrible about doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I always say I'm gonna link it, I'm gonna put it out, but I don't never be doing it, and I have to go back and do it. It'd be like 2 weeks later when somebody asks me, I'm like, oh, my bad. and then I put it in there. So bear with me. If it ain't in there, put it in the comments, baby. I promise you I'm gonna put it in there if you tell me, but I be forgetting sometime. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Like, we ain't gotta keep going through this. Like, it's just so easy. Like, how we ain't thought to do this before, I don't know. But yeah. So rest of the video, I'm gonna just let y'all see. I think I done talked enough. I think that's all the tips that I got. But if y'all have any questions, like I said, I have a series coming up, and I will answer all of those questions. I'll answer it in the description so you ain't gotta wait. But also, that's just more material for me to be able to put in my coming videos. I'm gonna do some other videos as well, probably using the mannequin, of some different, you know, tutorials or whatever, but sprinkled in that will definitely be the updates on this hair, because I do plan on wearing it for a while. Another benefit of not working with a whole lot of companies, honey, because I can wear my hair for as long as I want to now. I don't have schedule after schedule after schedule after schedule, install after install after install. I can just enjoy myself, and I love this for me. Woo! Anyway, all right, you guys, I'm gonna probably show a little bit more. I'm gonna throw some music on or whatever, and that's gonna be it. Love y'all. Bye.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away. Wear whatever I want, dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going, nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams. Living in my dreams all night. Living in my dreams. Living in my dreams. She can make all the problems disappear. She could tell you the things you wanna hear. She could read your mind and then she could laugh all the little lies to tell yourself at night. Never get it wrong, it's always right. Making the plate, being the plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no, no. Living in my dreams, 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 living in my dreams,
I'm done. This is it. I'm supposed to like spray it with water, mousse, some shit like that. But I don't know, maybe it's a hippie in me, but I like it like this.
I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. I don't need a lot, no. Just me and the fam, few friends ain't playing. I don't speak a lot, and I can't stop. And I can't stop.